So, when you conceive a message that is important for your board or your organization or your industry, when you have unique, valuable ideas and insights that can really make a difference and shift the needle on something important in your space, there's a lot like conceiving, like, it's a lot like pregnancy. It's a lot like um, conception. You know that these ideas, they dawn on you. You receive them. You incubate them within you, and so it's a lot like a pregnancy in that regard. But it's also very different from a pregnancy. You see, in a pregnancy, when you conceive this embryo, you have to keep it on the inside of you for 40 weeks or at least 37 weeks. Just keep it inside to give it the best chance of survival, to help it to grow, to help it to formulate, to help it develop. You need to keep it on the inside of you in order for it to thrive, right? And it has to stay on the inside until the appointed time. But when you are conceiving and pregnant with a message, unique, valuable insights, ideas that can change your industry, that's a different kettle of fish. Like, now you don't need to keep it on the inside of you. In order for this message, for this impact, this insight, this idea to grow, to take on form, to shape, and to become something that can withstand, that can become something sturdy and strong, you need to get that out of you. You need to use opportunity to share it. You have to start to have conversations about it. You have to let people hear what you're thinking. You have to get it out of you and into the hearing of the people that you want to influence in order for this message to grow. You see, what happens is when you share it, you hear yourself think. And what happens is when you share it, gaps in your thinking become clear. When you share it, questions come up that maybe you haven't thought about. So you can start to add to it. You can start to tweak it. You start to develop it in a way that you wouldn't if you just keep going around, keeping it on the inside, going around it in your mind. So here's the thing. If you have an idea, if you have a message, insights, approaches that you want to share with, you want to influence with, you want to use to make a difference in your space, then start sharing it. It's scary, especially when you feel like the message isn't well put together yet. It's especially when you feel like it's not polished enough, when you aren't polished enough, when what you have to say isn't rehearsed enough. But listen, it's really important that you start to share it. That's the way that this baby grows. That's the way that this message takes on shape and thrives and becomes robust enough to make the difference that you desire it to make. So share. Begin to share your ideas with the right people and let that thing grow.